Welcome back, everybody. Just Cardboard. Hey, I was going to show you guys. I don't know if this is an eBay live order, or if this was like a Whatnot live order. I'm going to remind everybody, I don't have a flyer out here, which is my fault. Macomb is having another card show August 29th at the 4-H Center in Macomb, Illinois. Everybody's always asking for a second card show. We did it one other time, and it wasn't that good, and so we kind of just stayed with one there for a while. Mark and I talked about it. We've had some vendors that wanted another show. So we came up with the date of August 29th. We're trying to stay away from September. I've done a couple card shows in September, and it just seems like September is not a really good month for card shows, just because I think there's a bunch of festivals going on in these little towns, like Homecomings, Oktoberfest. There's always something going on in these little towns in September, so it just seems like we don't have that much luck in September. So I did a card show in Pekin. I didn't do real well at in September. Mark and I had a Macomb card show in September. It wasn't that good of a card show, so I kind of stay away from it. But what we're going to talk about is this order I picked up and some custom cards. I've sold some custom cards, and I see, as you see out there, there's a Michael Jordan custom card, and it says color, and it says custom on it. It says Michael Jordan Color Blast. I got some other great. I sold a couple of these custom. They're iconic grading companies. Here's another one. It's an Ohtani. I've actually sold a Ohtani, one of my Ohtanis at a card show in Mount Sterling, Illinois. These here I usually try to sell for about $30. Here's another Card Guard Gold Edition Signature Ken Griffey Jr. And he's actually holding as an iconic rookie card from '89 Upper Deck. Another custom Ohtani. I've actually, like I said, I sold one of the custom Ohtanis. Here's another Michael Jordan. This is a 10. It's like a gold, 23 karat gold Michael Jordan of a copy of his 1996 Flair rookie. I've actually sold one of these. I've actually had two of these. I don't know how I got two of them, but I had, maybe it's a different one. Maybe one was but these both Cooper flags. This is a Color Blast rookie Cooper flag. Like I said, it's custom. These are custom. A lot of people that collect Michael Jordan or Ohtani or Ken Griffey Jr. just wants that oddball, kind of like one-of-a-kind custom card to go with their collection. It's what somebody will pay for it. I hate to say it's what somebody will pay for it. It's a custom card. I had people ask me if I had some that wasn't graded. I actually can't remember if it was an eBay Live or whatnot, but I found somebody had some custom cards they sell on that one of those streams. Here's like a reprint of a 1952 Topps rookie card, Mickey Mantle. But on the back side of it, it's I think that's like a 52 Bowman card. So, it's a custom card. Anybody has like a Mickey Mantle collection that wants that. Here's the good ones right here. The Kabooms. Everybody's chasing a Kaboom. There's a Kaboom Kobe Bryant. But on the flip side of it, it's a downtown Kobe Bryant. So these custom cards. I picked these up. Here's a legendary Kaboom Nolan Ryan with Robert Ventura when they got in the little scuffle on the pitcher's mound there. And on the back of it is a downtown Nolan Ryan. So, a Kaboom Michael Jordan. Back of the Kaboom is a downtown Michael Jordan. So, this is a 2-for-1 here. Here's a Kaboom Ohtani on one side, but a Kaboom Judge on the other. So, Captain Judge on the back side of it. So there's two Kabooms on that one. Here's a Bo Jackson Kaboom, the Breaking Bat one. And on the back of it is a downtown Bo Jackson. Speaking of Bo Jackson, the legendary picture of the shoulder pads and baseball bat. Bo nose card. So the greatest two sport athletes, he played two. He's not the only one that played two sports. Deion Sanders, I know, played football, baseball at the same time. Bo Jackson was doing the same thing. Milwaukee, these is Brewers pitchers, Kaboom, on the back side, and he's got the downtown on it too. So Like I said, I've got some graded ones. I showed you. I try to get $30 out of these. These are all be in my display case at the Macomb Card Show, August 29th. Mark has some really good stuff. Mark, I think the last card show we had in April in Macomb, Mark sold a Ohtani rookie. Was it a Topps Chrome Ohtani rookie or something? He got some money out of that one. Every once in a while, I'll pick up some of these from like eBay. There's a Willie McGee rookie card, and it's a little off center. You can kind of tell it's a little wider over here on the white part than it is over here. But man, here's a Topps Gold label Mark McGwire, Neil Anderson, Jim Harbaugh. I picked up some of these from a seller. It's like $1 a piece. He had a little more than $1 a piece. He had a discount. Then you got this Doomsday. And I thought it was a PSA 10, but when I got it as an 8, and I double checked the picture. And in the title and description, it said graded 10, but the picture actually shows the PSA 8, so I can't really send it back and complain. But and even in the description, it said it was a PSA 8, but that little title on the side, it said graded 10, and I'll have this in my card show too. Anybody's a Bears fan, Disco Prism rookie, that'll be in my showcase too. I'll have $20 on it. I'll have $20 on it. I mean, it's a rookie, graded PSA. Speaking of PSA, I don't know, I haven't been following it too close, but there's something I seen flashed up in some searches that they found a fake 1986 Flair that was graded PSA 10. $2 million card, they're talking like it, and ended up being a fake. And that was through PSA. So I don't know what's going to happen to PSA. Actually, I don't know what happens to collectors. Collectors owns PSA, collectors owns Beckett, and collectors owns SGC. So Collectors Universe or something like that, collectors owns all three of those grading companies. PSA is getting bashed pretty hard, and collectors just might have to get rid of the PSA altogether. I don't know. We'll have to see and wait. I mean, everybody's talking about PSA and this, PSA that. PSA might not be anymore. Just because if they find some like high dollar fakes like that PSA is graded, PSA might just be done. I don't know. There's other great grading companies out there. There really is. But anymore, I mean, the iconic grading company here, they say they're AI. I talked to this with somebody else at work. He's a card collector. It's almost to the point anybody can go to their basement, get a subscription to like Cardly or whatever, take a picture of your card, send it into Cardly. They give you like the subgrades for like the corners, edges, surface, and centering. And they'll give you a card grade with it. It's almost like somebody had a decent camera, digital, and had some good lighting, and took a picture of the front and the back of a card, and got the subgrades with it, plus the grade of the card. Well, there's your QR code right there. There's your QR code. Make that a QR code so you can go to your grading report. Boom. And buy some blank slabs. Figure out what you're going to do. I mean, I've talked to this about before on just cardboard. I can put JCB and call it just cardboard grading, and get your blank slabs, get a sonic welder, make your own label, make your own QR code for the back of it. And this is where they have a QR code. Make your own QR code for the back of it, just like some of the other grading companies that uses this Cardly. And use Cardly as your reference for your subgrades and your grade of the card, and make your own grading company. I mean, it's about to that point. Anybody that wants to spend a little money buying supplies, making their labels, come up with a QR code, and name their own grading company, can just about do it now. I don't know what one of the sonic welders cost, and I don't know what the blank slabs cost, but and if you can sell a few of them, if you can come up with a QR code and show, hey, this is what the card graded as AI, and call it an AI graded card. There are going to be so many there's so many grading companies out there now. It's just going to be it's going to be like you can make your own graded card if you can come up with a QR code that goes to a grader's report, as they call it. You can have your own grading company. I mean, probably a few $1,000s, and you can have your own grading company. Seriously, I think it's very much possible. Then what graded cards are going to be worth? Pretty much nothing, because everybody and their dog can grade their own cards and have their own slabs and make their own labels and get a subscription to GPT or Cardly and make a QR code for it and come up with your own subgrade and your own grade and scale and everything. I mean, it's that AI can do it for you. And if AI can do it and you can spend a little money buying blank slabs and put your own labels, like I said, there's a QR code right on the back of this one. And it makes serial numbers. I mean, what's keeping for somebody doing it out of their basement? And I mean, seriously. I mean, there's a QR code. Make your own labels. Buy your slabs. Buy a Sonic welder. Get a subscription to Cardly. And do your own slabs. Let's get to that point. So it's going to be, all these grading companies are just going to be obsolete. Because it's going to be so popular and anybody and their dog can do it. PSA, SGC, Beckett, all these grading companies are going to be pretty much obsolete because anybody and everybody can do it. I hate to say that because there's some good grading companies out there. DGA is one of them. I love DGA cards. They're the only grading company out there, the lower rank grading companies that put the subgrades on the label for you for nothing. You're not charging any extra. I mean, there's, what was it, Degree? I'm not a big fan of Degree. I mean, that's just me, but I mean, other people are, and that's great. I actually got some Degree cards graded. I tried them out. Just wasn't a big fan of their labels and how they did the grade scale. I was so used to seeing the grading scale on the subgrades as a point system, 1 through 10. I mean, that's just what it was, 1 through 10. And they had on the back, they had like a 4 barcode type thing, not a barcode, but a bar graph. It had like 4 little dots on the bar graph, and I'm like, okay, what's 2 bars? Is that a 5, 6, 7? What? I mean, it was just a little bit different for me. I didn't really understand it. Some people like them. That's great. It's your money. It's your hobby. It's your collection. Do what you want with it. I'm big on that. I can get back on that soapbox on those haters. I can get on, those guys are junk. You need PSA. Well, I mean, my $15 slab box will have Iconic in it. And I have some PSA. I have some SGCs in my $15 slab box. So what's the difference? What is the difference besides the label and the grading company? Seriously. If it's a low grade PSA, you paid a lot more money to have it graded than I did have it from Iconic or DGA or anybody else. And you know what? That graded card from PSA, it's a low enough grade. It's still in a $15 box. Just like this higher numbered graded card. Still in a $15 box. So get off that soapbox a little bit. But everybody be good, be safe. Remember, August 29th, the 4-H Center, Macomb, Illinois, we're having another card show. I had vendors wanting another one. We got all our vendor tables are sold out. We are actually having a concession at the Macomb Card Show. The concessions, all the proceeds of the concessions go to the Humane Society in Macomb. So if you ever adopted a pet from the Humane Society, it's kind of, help pay for the kennel cleanings, the food, and for cats, dogs, it doesn't matter. And, everybody always needs a pet. I mean, your pet's your best friend. There's people that don't like cats. There's people that don't like dogs. There's people that just don't like any of that. But I'll tell you what, sometimes a pet can be your very best friend, especially when life gets hard on you. They can be your very best friend. They're not disappointed in you. They don't get upset with you. They're your best friend. They're right next to you all the time. So so all the proceeds from our concession goes to the Humane Society over there in Macomb. That's great. We got a woman that works at a vet office that supports the Humane Society. She's going to be running the concessions, which is great. I've told Mark, I said I'd pitch in money to buy. I mean, it's going to be like chips, a hot dog, and a drink type thing. I mean, it's not really nothing big. It's not like you're going to have a big selection, but all the proceeds from that goes to the Humane Society over in Macomb. We have support our fur babies, our furry friends, and that's what we're going to do with the concessions from the car show. They're going to support the furry friends over there, and hopefully somebody that needs a new friend can adopt one from Humane Society. I'm not saying it has to be from Macomb, but adopt a pet from a Humane Society. Remember, pets are a big responsibility. It takes some money. It takes some maintenance, just like humans do. They got to go to the doctor too. They get sick too, and it gets costly. It gets very costly for pets, especially when they have some certain diseases. And you get their vaccinations, just like humans. Humans need their vaccinations too. So your pets need it too. Pets need loving. Your pets need care. So remember that. So if you go adopt one, make sure you're financially ready to adopt a pet and take on that responsibility. Just making mention of that. Okay. Everybody be good, be safe. And until next time, bye for now.